Let's roll, Kato. Our first idea was to write a very everyday movie about a superhero and his sidekick and the relationship about that, and kind of explore the inherent dynamic issues that would arise from that. And we honestly just stopped thinking about it for years. And then one day someone said the Green Hornet was looking for writers, and we thought, oh, we both watched the Green Hornet, and we've always wanted to make this movie about a hero and his sidekick, and that could be the kind of thing that could be perfect, and it would get a lot of money, so we could make a big movie, and it would be about a hero and his sidekick, because that's exactly what the Green Hornet's about. And people know Bruce Lee, he's really famous, so the sidekick's almost more famous than the hero. So that was like a really interesting aspect of it to us. So it all just kind of came together, and it was very everyday, which we liked. I mean, they don't have any superpowers, there's no supernatural elements to it. They have a car that shoots missiles, which is something that you could build in real life, and there's no technology that doesn't exist in this world. It's very obtainable just for a lot of money. From the producer side of things, you know, a lot of car companies wanted to make the car, and it was a big decision as to what car to use, oddly enough. And it's so funny in retrospect, because we ended up with pretty much the exact car from the TV show, but there was a huge discussion as to should it be a new car, but, you know, should it be a BMW car, should it be a futuristic looking car, and all these car companies made bids to make these futuristic, crazy versions of their cars, and none of them looked as cool as the original car. And so we just kind of had our production designer do a version of the original car, and as soon as we saw just the regular Chrysler Imperial, it was really cool. Before they had even made it into a Black Beauty, like, even that was cooler than a lot of these kind of concept cars that we were looking at. It just looked meaner, and it looked more, again, it looked more obtainable. It looked more like something you could actually build or have in your real life. We always wanted it to be 3D, so it honestly changed our vision when the studio told us we couldn't film it in 3D, and we actually tried to film it in a way hoping that we would be given the money to turn it into 3D later, just hoping that they would see something they liked enough to give us way more money, basically. Because as you know, the movie was kind of off to, it had its starts and stops, I guess you would say. And, you know, it takes more time to film a movie in 3D, and logistically it can be more complicated. The cameras can have technical issues because it's kind of new systems sometimes, and so they weren't willing to commit to give us the money when we started to filming. But every day we were filming stuff, we were like, man, it'll be really cool when they let us turn this into 3D, and they finally did. So a lot of the action concepts were actually designed in 3D, and then we were basically we were flattening it and then kind of re-expanding it.